Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today we're looking at a red ink. This one's a red ink. I think we've hit the end of our pink ink series, at least for now. Sorry, I'm just slightly late. I have been trying to figure out how I'm going to get to the Los Angeles Pen Show tomorrow. It looks like I might just have to take the long way because it's Saturday schedule and not a lot of trains and buses run on Saturday. Or they do run, but they run at weird times or they're too late in the day, and I want to get to the LA Pen Show early enough that I can take a look around, and also so that I can get home early enough. That way I don't freeze my butt off, because tomorrow it's supposed to be 43 degrees outside at night. Whew! I don't know about you, but that does not sound like fun to me. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to get there and back without having to struggle bus too much. So if you are going to the Los Angeles Pen Show and you live in Orange County and we are friends, you should probably offer me a ride because I don't want to drive. I don't want to do it. I'm halfway joking, but I usually don't like taking rides, but it's such a far distance, you know. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna say that this is a ink that's from the OC Pen Club. Hi Gary, how are you doing today? Good afternoon. Check out Tokyo Station Pens at the show. Tokyo Station Pens. Oh, cool. I will definitely check them out. I don't know how long I'm going to be there because it's such a far distance for me to go. It's a 3-hour journey there and a 3-hour journey back. That's already a quarter of a day. And if I get up early enough tomorrow, I should be able to be... Hi Liz, how are you doing today? I should be able to be out of here by like 7 o'clock-ish and arrive there around 11 o'clock-ish. 7, 8, 9, 10. Between 10 and 11. So, yeah, it's going to take a really long time to get there. And then when I leave there from... Hi, Will, how are you doing today? I leave around 5 p.m. because that's when the show is over. And it's going to take me until almost 9 p.m. to get home. So it's a really long, arduous journey. But I will check them out when I get there. I'm hoping to leave here sooner than 7 a.m., but knowing me, I have been practicing going to bed earlier, like as soon as I get off work. Because I get off work at 10. And so I get off work at 10 and then I wash, eat, and go to bed. And I'm usually in bed around 12. But lately I've been going to bed around 11 and getting up at like 6-ish o'clock in the morning. This morning I woke up at 6:45. So it only takes me about 30 minutes to get up and put my marbles together and get out the door. So hopefully tomorrow will go smoothly. Okay, let's do an ink review, shall we? I stay up way too late. Midnight would be good for me, but it rarely happens, yeah. Alright, so today we're looking at a red ink from Delta. Oh, thanks go out to the OC Pen Club for providing the sample for this review. There wasn't very much of the sample left, and I took everything I had and put it in this Conklin Durograph with a medium nib. So, here is our ink of the day. This is a nice... It's brighter than it is on camera. Let me see. That's about how it looks to my eye. So it's a very light red ink. I need to fix my finger. It's all janky from getting it in Takasumi. So I'm doing cleaning of pens today also, so look out for that. Today's also going to be a pizza day. Alright, here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows that I might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. And here is our ink painting of the day. Very nice. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. I do see red with maybe a little bit of pink in here and even some like purpley bits going along the edge. But this is not the color that it looks through the camera. Let's see. How about that? That's about how it looks to my eye. Maybe ever so slightly. There, that's about how it looks to my eye. So, it's not quite as orange as that, but it's not quite as dark as that. Anyway, everything here is to be taken with a grain of salt. They do have bottles on this on eBay. So, if you want to get a bottle, I would jump on it. This is a nice ink. We'll see how nice it is right now. Alright, let's do some paper review, shall we? Okay, this is the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh, my finger is just, ugh. I scrub and I scrub and I scrub and my freaking thumbs are just tired. Alright, so what is this? This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Barely any feathering and no bleeding, no ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Had a little trouble getting it to stick to the page, and no bleeding and normal amount of ghosting. Alright, this is Field Notes Journal. It is spreading into the page just a little bit, and there is a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. This is Moleskine 70 GSM. it is feathering into the page, and it did bleed through the page. This is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. Barely any feathering and no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Marmon Mnemosyne 80 GSM Dock Red. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic Paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Cooperative so far. Alright, this is Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghost, barely any ghosting. Lamy Booklet 90 GSM. Barely any feathering and no bleeding, no ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. No feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. Unison Composition Book 2022. Barely any feathering, and only a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. This is Up and Up Wide Ruled Composition Book from Target.com. No feathering, no bleeding, and only a little bit of ghosting. True Red Composition Book from Staples.com. No feathering, no barely any bleeding, and only a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tumaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM Dock Red. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Buffet Handmade Paper from Italy. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. U-Style Notebook Paper. No feathering. Only a little hint of bleeding and no ghosting. CVS Caliber Notebook Paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Notebook Paper. No feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. Mead Wide Rolled Notebook Paper. No feathering, barely any bleeding, and barely any ghosting. That's really good for Mead. 5-Star Notebook Paper. Barely any feathering, and barely any bleeding, and barely any ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. JNB Copper Plate Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Alright, this is just a reminder in the middle of the stream that I will not be here tomorrow because I will be at the Los Angeles Pen Show. So, just take that into consideration. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. try for sure. Okay. Put my finger cuts on so things go quicker. Alright. Oops. Let's see if this runs pink. First of all, because it might run with one or two of these darker pinks, more reddy type pinks. No, not really. Okay. Autumn and Rose. Black Swan and Australian Roses. Felicity Glistening. This one's kind of close. Celebration. Sushi. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's take a look at some red inks, because I think this is going to lean more red than it will anything else. This is Stipula, Florentine Red. Well, these are very close. Colorverse Felicity Glistening, Pilot Red, Trisby Crimson, Ackerman, Sherlock, and Van Janstein, Poinsettia, Thieves Red, Rattler's Red Eel, Diatramentus Document Red, Red Number 1, Christmas Red, Spiced Apple, Red Dragon, Codwalder, oh, okay. Pure Pens, Codwalder, Jabba, Rouge d'Orient, Royal Rhubarb, Ruby Red, Oxblood, Dark Red, Matador, Oriental Red, Document Dark Red, Basilica Red, Uluru Red, Bakersfield Food Color Red, Colorverse Dark Energy, Diamine Raspberry Rose, Sailor Gentle Grenade, KWZ Red Candy, Ackerman Stone Red, Monarcha Cardona, Sailor Manyo Umi, Monteverde Cherry Danish, Venta Ink Sikatuna, Robert Asterkiza Rot, Monteverde Passion Burgundy, Colorverse Hubble Zoom, Diamine Deep Dark Red, Diamine Robert, Monteverde Blueberry Muffin, Noodlers, Tiananmen, Cozy Up, Flamingo Pink, Coral, Candy Cane, Valentine Red, these are kind of close, Medina Red, Primary Red, these are kind of close, Audacious Red, kind of close, Sparkling Cranberry, Red Robin, Love Red, Strawberry Shortcake, Vermilion, Aurori, Aka Red, Ho Ho Ho, Algonquin Maple, Uli Red, Red Number 201, Alpha Scorpy, Firestorm, Quink Red, Poppy Red, Cardinal, and Dante Alighieri. Well, what did you guys think of today's ink? Are you guys looking for a red ink? It might be a little hard to find with this one because it's already been discontinued, but I thought I would do the review anyway, just in case you guys wanted to see what it looked like. So, that is all for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube will notify you, and I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day. We'll see you all on Sunday.